And what's up, guys? CP here. Today we're back with another video. So I'll be honest, I kind of failed you guys. So the day I'm making this video is August 3rd, and today I went to my first locals. I failed you guys. I went to a locals. No, I was planning on August 4th of getting a bunch of Code of the Duelist packs and opening them for you guys. Well, here's the thing. So I went to my first locals at my local card shop, and I went and I was like, hey, I'm gonna sign up. Signed up. By the way, wasn't expecting to win at all, and we'll tell you how I did. And I was planning on buying a bunch of packs, opening them for you guys. So I ended up buying I spent. So at this locals, I did a bunch of trading, buying, selling, and buying packs, and I spent $60 today. Like, I was like, alright, I'm gonna take out cash in case I gotta, do stuff. And then I had card my debit, and I spent that money on the entrance fee, and then I bought some packs. I kid you not. So I had $60. So 20 in. Sorry, I dropped a coin. I had $20 in cash, and 40 on my card. $2 left. I spent $58 today, and this is from money I got back from selling. Like, I spent a lot of money today. So I'm gonna do a basic run through of what I got, and then I'm gonna tell you guys about my locals experience. So I got a bunch of commons, stuff that's. I'm gonna go straight to the good stuff that I got today. Let me just quickly separate stuff. Okay, so we'll go over special cards. So I got a Castle Link, as you can see, really cool looking. Bunch of World Chalice, Hackworm, Treasure Panda. I got a Jane the Twilight Sworn General, Zombina Pulse Mines, Inferni Patriarch, the new Predaplant monster, World Legacy, Emergency Rescue, I'm not gonna try. And then I got the Vice Typhon, Stack Reviver. That's even crazy. Oh, I got the Lila Twilight Sworn Enchantress. So that's really cool to add to my binder. I got Supreme King Dragonaut Eyes, RE.exe, DDD Wave King High Caesar. I actually am making a DDD deck, so noise. Recall, really good. It's basically Dark Bribe for monster effects. I got Twilight Eraser. Oh! Cyberse Wizard. Motivating Captain. Goalkeeper Scorpio. Pretty cool looking. What else did I get? Oh, Destined Hero Dangerous. I'm only showing you guys the non-commons. Backup Secretary, blah blah blah. Speedroid, Predaplant, Hackworm, Aircrack, Son of Thunder, Jack Boyfriend, Harry Knights, Hackworm, Twilight Cloth, Backup Secretary, Zombina, Wicked Acolyte, and I got a lot of repeats. I'm pretty sure I have a playset for a lot of these cards now. Not listing because nothing's worth. A Jane, Twilight Sworn General, that's something. Goki Suprex, I got that. And I got Goki Rematch, which is really cool looking. Then I got a Goki Twist Cobra. Another Scorpio. I got a Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion, so the Zark version of Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. I got a Punishment Dragon. Pretty aight. I was happy about that. World Legacy World Chalice, which is supposed to be really good. Traptrix Mantis, not good. Then Vice Typhon, Junk Breaker, and Speedroid Passing Glider. So, that's some of the stuff I got. But actually, I did get more. So it doesn't. Again, this is where part of me is kind of annoyed. I didn't open them for you guys because it's you guys in the comments will be like, "Well, did you have proof for it?" No, I don't have proof, but so here's the funny story, actually. I opened some packs, and then I saw a guy who had a Mrs. Radiant, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that. Can I buy that? And he was like, yeah, sure. I didn't actually act that way because I was extremely shy in my first locals. I was like, but anyways, so I bought the Mrs. Radiant, and then I opened up more packs, and I got another Mrs. Radiant. So I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And then, so I got a Mrs. Radiant from a pack. I also got, I'm going to put it on screen like right here probably, or maybe here. I'm probably going to put it right here. I got a Rescue Ferret. And I just put that directly in my binder because I was like, I'm not going to use this. If anything, I want to trade it or sell it. And I actually did trade it. And I got some really nice cards in return. And we're actually going to go over some of the cards I got out of trades, and it was really great. Like, if you guys are ever thinking about, if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh, like competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, and you're ever thinking of going to like a tournament or something, I will highly, like, unless everyone in your area is like an asshole, I 100% recommend going, even if you fear everyone else is going to be an asshole, just because I only knew the cards in my deck. I only knew what I was playing, all the combos I was playing. I didn't know anything else. I didn't know anyone else. But everyone there was so, like, helpful, and they taught me how to play, like, they helped me figure out card rulings. Like, even the judges were helpful. Like, they're probably annoyed, like, what's this kid doing? But judges helped me clear stuff up, because I was unsure about something, or we were both my opponent and I were unsure about something, so we're like, hey, judge, could you check this out? They were really helpful, and also just my opponents, I'll tell you guys how I did in a second, but my opponents, whenever I didn't know what a card was, I just asked, and they showed me their cards, and I was able to look at, or the card they played, and they were able to break it down for me, because I'll be honest, I think every deck I played today, other than a Dark Magician deck, I have never played against. Like, so my first game I played True Draco, never played before, was freaking terrified, and I was running my Spiral deck, by the way, so that deck profile I did a couple days ago, that's the deck I used. So I went against True Draco first, and the guy with True Draco was really good. I did really well first game, but I lost. Second game, I won, just because I was able to get so many things on the field. And then third game, lost. So first round was lost. There were 5 rounds. Second game, I played against oddly enough, Red Eyes deck. Really cool. I've never played against Red Eyes. With their fusion, that's actually really good. And the guy didn't even use Link monsters, and he was still able to make some big plays and like wreck me. As you could tell. So, spoilers, I lost. I lost first game, won second, lost third, so lost that. And then third game, I played against Dark Magician. It was actually a Spellbook Dark Magician. Our Dark Magician deck with a Spellbook engine, which is really interesting. And so out of all the decks I played today, I knew Dark Magician the most, so that was kind of helpful. I won first game, got really unlucky second game, and really unlucky third game, so I lost that. But then after that, the guy was really chill, and he was like, yo, do you want to play some more? And I was like, yeah, so we just kept playing more games, and I actually won twice against him. I won twice against him before we had to, or like, those 2 games didn't count as like the round, but I still had a lot of fun. And then fourth game, I played against a pure artifact deck, which is really interesting. The guy was like, yeah, I wanted to try out using. I was so used to using artifact as an engine, and I wanted to see if artifacts worked as a deck. It was really interesting to play against. First time went up against it, and I won both games. And I won the round. So, hey. And then fifth round I didn't get to do just because I had to leave. I was disappointed that I had to leave, but it was whatever. But also, again, kind of tying back into how nice everyone is. Like, there were a bunch of times during the locals where I was able to go up to where if someone was doing something, I was able to ask them like, hey, what can I, or what do you think about this? Because I was actually thinking about building a second deck that's using that's for the new Vendread monsters, and I actually got a lot of cards. Like, you see these cards right here? Literally all of them are for the Vendread deck I'm building. I'm really excited. But yeah, people like explained stuff to me, and like I asked advice on stuff. And actually, yeah, two guys. They don't know my YouTube channel, but they saying this to them. They were really handy. They looked through my Spiral deck and they were like, or what they basically advised me. We were talking about the new Link monster coming out in Circuit Break, and one of the guys, he looked through my deck and he was like, yo, he's like, okay, you need to take this out, take this out, take this out, take this out. Why aren't you running this card? And I was like, I'm side decking it. And he was like, and then he was like, oh, Spiral Last Resort, why do you not have more? And I was like, oh, I just don't have another. And he's like, why do I have mission cards? And I was like, I only have Rescue. And he legit, I'm not kidding, this dude was amazing. He legit just went into his binder, and apparently this guy's really good. I talked to other people, and he said he is one of the best Spiral players who like, he was, I think it was him and then someone else was playing Spirals, but he is like savage with his Spiral cards. Insane. And he was basically like, listen, from one Spiral player to another, I love all Spiral players because I play Spirals myself, and he went into his binder, pulled out a Last Resort, and he was just like, a Spiral Mission Assault, there you go. And I was like, aw, thank you. That's so sweet. So I was like, well, I didn't like respond that way because that's weird. But I was like, yo, thank you very much. So that happened, and then I got a really nice compliment from actually every player I dueled. And again, all the duels I played were really fun with really nice people. And I think with everyone I dueled saw that I was playing Spirals, they were like, even for the games I lost, the rounds I lost, they were like, yeah, you have a lot of, I know your deck's actually really good, and they gave advice, but then I was like, yeah, like, your deck's gonna have a lot of potential in the next couple months, and I was like, yeah, I'm really excited about it. So, just really supportive people. So, I'm gonna show you guys some of the cards I got, like some of my highlights. So, some stuff I got from trades. I traded away one solar and I'll put stuff on screen. One solar recharge, the Lightsworn card. I think it's discard a Lightsworn and then you can draw 2 cards. And then like maybe you send the next card from top of your deck, I don't remember. I traded Minerva. I actually traded with whatever card I just said. So, I traded those 2 away. I'm sorry guys, I had to do it. I was actually considering using Minerva in one of my newer decks, but then I was like even when using that one deck online, I didn't use Minerva often, so I was like, alright, I'll definitely trade. And even then, like, I got a lot of simple stuff, but it was a lot of stuff that I needed, and I was actually going to buy recently, which is really, really cool. So, I'm going to quickly separate some stuff. So here's what I got from trades. I got Upstart Goblin, a deck staple, which I do not have, and I got 2 Red Resonators for 1 deck I need. Gold Sarcophagus, don't even have this card. I got these 3 cards, which I really needed, especially for the new deck I'm playing. And if you can't tell, Reverend Dread, so zombies. I got 3 Sheer Nui Spectral Masters. And look at these. Look at these, they're so cool. Like, goddamn. And then I got 2 Gofu, because Gofu and Link format equals, like, dumb, crazy junk. I got 1 Plague Spreader for zombie deck, 1 Mizuki, because, I don't know why, but I've tried looking up Mizukis for, like, commons, or, like, just any Mizuki, and all the ones that I've been trying to find are really expensive. They're, like, the $5 ones, and I'm like, I just want a Mizuki, I don't want to pay this much for it. I got a Vision Hero Witch Raider. I really wanted to pull this from my Battles of Legend packs that I got a while ago, but pretty glad I got this. If you guys don't know what it does, you contribute summon this by tributing traps you control as well as monsters. So this deck is, I think from when I talked to someone about it, someone said this deck was good in True Draco. And I'm curious, I don't think I can mix it with Spiral, but I don't know. But then also, this is a Harpy's Feather Duster. Like, when he's summoned, when he is normal summoned, you can ensure all spell or traps your opponent controls, and then your opponent cannot, and then you cannot special summon monsters during the turn to activate this effect, except hero monsters. So, really good card. Someone said it was like, it's really good, but it's also meh. I got, it's pretty lit. I actually really wanted this card. 3 back to the fronts. Target wants one monster in graveyard, special summon it in defensive position. Really good. I might end up using that in a hero deck I'm trying to make for Lynx. Oasis of Dragon Souls. Really cool looking. I got that for hero deck. Predaplant. Orphis, I think it's Orphis Scorpio. I didn't have one of these, and I really needed it because I have a, actually I have it with me right now. I have a Cobra, and then I also traded some stuff, and I was able to get, oh, this was the trade that I traded the Minerva for. So for the Minerva and the Solar Recharge, I got 3, I think these are ultra rares? I'm really bad at telling the difference for rarities. So 3 ultra rare Lone Fire Blossoms. You're probably like, you got scammed. And I'm like, I didn't have a lot of what I wanted, and for all these trades, I didn't go for stuff that was really rare. I just went for stuff that I kind of really wanted. And then I also got my first Kaijus. I never owned Kaijus before now. So, I've got an Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, and I've got a Dogron and a Jizuriku. I don't know how to say their names, but it's fine. Another trade, I got a Dark Law. I really wanted a Dark Law. Let's see what more cards I traded. Oh yeah, one trade, I got literally every card I wanted, or like almost so many cards. Oh, pack opening, 3 Samurai Skulls. This I'm planning on implementing into Reverend Dread deck. Once I get all the cards I need from my Reverend Dread deck, I'm gonna do a deck profile of it. But I talked to a guy and he said Samurai Skull is really good because he floats. So that's really cool. I got 2 Grisaille Prisons. So, at first I was like, I've never heard of this card. What does it do? So basically, if you control a face-up monster that was a tribute, ritual, or fusion summoned, until the end of your opponent's next turn, neither player can Synchro or Xyz summon. Synchro and Xyz monsters cannot attack. Also, their effects are negated. So, really interesting. I'm curious to see how this will work in a Reverend Dread deck, mainly because the main monster is Reverend Dread Slayer. But, also that deck, I was planning on using Cyframe Lord Omega because zombies. But, I'm curious to see if you can use Cyframe Lord Omega's effect with this. I don't know, I don't think so. I'm not sure. And then next, I got a 2 Shiranui Style Synthesis. I saw, apparently, I didn't even know about this card, but it's a field spell, and the guy was using it, he was like, yeah, I've got this. And then, I was planning on actually going to Zombie World, but as a field spell for my Vendra deck, but I was like, this card doesn't really do much for me, except for making all monsters zombies, which gives a plus for Mizuki and Unizombie, because in that deck I was originally going to run Dante, and then I was going to have Cypher Mode Omega, and then like a bunch of other cards. So basically I could have used Mizuki with anything, but then I was like, that didn't do much for me. I got a Shiranui Spirit Master for that, and then there's more. So, I almost got really lucky, but also unlucky with my pulls for packs. So, trades. I got 3 Sneak Peek Vendred Hound Hordes, which is really cool, by the way. Look at them. Look at them. Look at these boys. Oh. Probably shouldn't do that because that's probably his germs, but you know what? I don't care at this moment. I must have got really lucky when pulling the Vendreds because I kid you, this wasn't trade. This wasn't trade for how many I have. I got 4 Vendred Revenants. So, okay. And I did get a Vendred Hound Horde that was a common, I think. I don't remember. Did I end up getting... I just realized I may have ended up... I just found another Shiranui Spirit Master And I may have gotten 4. I may have 4 of those now. Oh, no, I don't. Wait. Yes, I do. I have 4 of these. Lit! I'm a fool. It's fine. And then from... The reason I've kind of changed order for what I got from trade and pack openings, because it's just crazy. Because I got a lot of things that are mixed up. I got 1 Reverend Dread Origin from pack, and then I traded to get 2 more. So got 3 of the, got a playset of all 3 spells, field spells, and then I only have 1 Slayer. So I'm considering of maybe getting 1 more of these. I don't know exactly, just because the fact that you can ritual summon him while he's in the graveyard is really handy. So it makes me question really whether I really need a 2nd one or a 3rd. I may still get some just in case. As you can see, I also got apparently a 4th spectral sword from trade. I must have lost track of how many I had, and I was like, I need that. I got Shiranui Samurai Saga for synchro plays. So I can go into this and then use a spectral sword to go in, or a plague spread to go either into Omega or Stardust or Void Ogre or Crystal Wing, or these bad boys, Shiranui Shogun Saga, which have a really great effect. Basically, special summon, you can banish a zombie monster from your graveyard, gains attack until the end of turn. If this card feels destroyed by battle card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target a banished zombie monster with 0 defense, return it to the graveyard. You can only special summon 1 of these once per turn. And also, what's so great about Shogun Saga is just the fact that if I were to banish if I were to banish this boy, Reverend Dread Slayer, I was like, camera's not here, Reverend Dread Slayer, or Samurai Skull, or literally any Shiranui monster, I can bring those back, which is really, really handy. So yeah, that's my first locals experience. If you have the chance to go to one, I highly recommend it. A lot of fun. I'm just gonna look through my binder and make sure there isn't anything else. But I had a lot of fun. It's just great community. Like, I have nothing more to say other than just saying I had a lot of fun and this was a great group of people. So if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have a deck and you have everything you need for locals, highly recommend going. Who knows, I might even do a video saying what you need to bring and what you should do beforehand. I'll make a Reverend Dread profile. Really cool. Or Vendread. Is it Reverend? I keep saying Vendread and Reverend Dread at the same time. And then also, I'm planning on changing my Spiral deck quite a bit, because I talked to this guy, and it was the same guy who gave me cards, and he was able to help me out with the deck, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, so if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button down below for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. And if you're interested, if you're watching this and you're also interested in gaming, go subscribe to my other channel, CB Crafter, link down below, or on my main channel page. It's like click on a name and then over there. Yeah, so yeah. Anyways, like, favorite, subscribe. I'll see you all later. Peace.